5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The preamble of the Indian Constitution is one of the most significant parts of the document, providing the guiding principles that underpin the entire legal and political framework of the country. It serves as the introductory statement of the Constitution, setting forth the core values and philosophical ideals that the Constitution seeks to establish. The preamble not only reflects the vision of a newly independent nation but also encapsulates the aspirations of the people of India for justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. The preamble is not just a ceremonial or introductory portion of the Constitution, it is a powerful declaration of the democratic, secular, and republican nature of the Indian state. It serves as a moral compass, guiding the interpretation of constitutional provisions and providing direction for the development of the country. The preamble, therefore, is a reflection of the political, social, and economic aspirations of the people of India and the principles upon which the new nation would be built. One of the most important aspects of the preamble is its reference to the sovereignty of India. This is a foundational principle that declares the country as independent and free from external control. Sovereignty, in this context, signifies the right and authority of the people of India to govern themselves and make decisions regarding their political, social, and economic future. This principle was particularly significant at the time of the framing of the Constitution, as India had just emerged from centuries of colonial rule and was seeking to assert its independence on the world stage. Another essential concept mentioned in the preamble is the idea of a republic. India, according to the preamble, is a republic, which means that the head of state is elected rather than being a hereditary monarch. This was a radical departure from the past, where India had been under the rule of kings and emperors. The concept of a republic is deeply tied to the principles of democracy, as it ensures that the people, rather than any one individual or family, hold the ultimate power in the country. The preamble thus establishes the framework for India to operate as a democratic republic, where the authority of the government is derived from the will of the people. The preamble also stresses the commitment to establish a system of justice in India. The term justice, as used in the preamble, encompasses three important dimensions: social, economic, and political justice. Social justice aims to create a society where all individuals, regardless of their background, caste, or community, are treated with dignity and respect. Economic justice seeks to eliminate inequality and ensure that all citizens have equal access to opportunities for growth and prosperity. Political justice guarantees that every citizen has the right to participate in the democratic process, including the right to vote, run for office, and engage in public affairs. The emphasis on justice in the preamble reflects the deep commitment of the framers of the Constitution to create a just society. This commitment is further underscored by the inclusion of fundamental rights in the Constitution, which are designed to protect individuals from exploitation, discrimination, and oppression. The preamble, therefore, sets the tone for the entire Constitution, emphasizing the importance of fairness and equality in all aspects of life. Another key aspect of the preamble is the reference to liberty. The preamble declares that India is committed to securing liberty for its citizens. This concept of liberty is not limited to mere freedom from external control. It encompasses a broader understanding of personal and collective freedoms. Liberty in the preamble includes the freedom of expression, the freedom to practice one's religion, the freedom to associate with others, and the freedom to lead one's life according to one's own choices. Equality is another core principle emphasized in the preamble. The preamble declares that India seeks to secure equality of status and opportunity for all its citizens. This means that every individual, regardless of their social or economic background, should have equal access to the opportunities provided by the state. The principle of equality is central to the functioning of a democratic society, where all citizens should be treated equally before the law and have equal opportunities to participate in the economic, political, and social life of the nation. The preamble's emphasis on equality is reflected in several provisions of the Constitution, particularly in the areas of affirmative action and reservations for disadvantaged groups. Fraternity, the final term mentioned in the preamble, signifies the importance of brotherhood and a sense of unity among the people of India. The framers of the Constitution recognized that India is a diverse country with many different religions, languages, cultures, and traditions. The principle of fraternity calls for the promotion of a spirit of mutual respect and understanding among all people, regardless of their differences. It seeks to foster a sense of common identity and shared destiny among the citizens of India, reinforcing the idea that the nation is united in its diversity. The preamble, in its entirety, reflects the vision of a country that is committed to building a just, equitable, and inclusive society. It emphasizes the importance of democratic governance, where the people are the ultimate sovereigns and where justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity are fundamental to the nation's functioning. The preamble serves as a constant reminder to the government and citizens alike of the values and principles upon which the Indian nation is founded. The influence of the preamble can be seen in the interpretation of the Constitution by the judiciary. The preamble is often referred to by courts as a guiding principle in cases where there is ambiguity or uncertainty in the interpretation of constitutional provisions. While the preamble itself does not grant enforceable rights, it plays an important role in shaping the spirit and intent of the Constitution. The judiciary has often relied on the preamble to understand the broader goals of the Constitution, especially when interpreting the fundamental rights of citizens or evaluating the constitutionality of laws. Stop.